Okay guys, so you're welcome back to the second video of this series. This is what we have at hand to build, but before we can build this, we have to do the needful. We have to do everything necessary to be able to do that. So the first thing that we will look at, we want to do, is to download and install Python. Before then, let's try this system again. Is to download and install Python. So this is our answer. So if I forgot to even mention that if there's any error in your system, you see, we all know that we can't divide the number by 0, right? So if you do this, those of you using scientific calculator, you see what math error. But here I coded it to tell you that what you can't divide by 0. And if there is any other error that maybe I failed to think about or handle, then it will just give you what an error. So like this one, like this, after every operational sign there should be what what's the name, there should be another number. So this like this, because there's no other number after the operational sign, which is minus in this case, we should get an error, which is expected. So if I hit, it tells you that there is an error. So we can just clear and then do the correct thing that we have to do. All right, so let's quickly look at the installation of Python. So to install Python, you must first download it. So let's go to the internet and then try download. So just use any search web browser and then just type install Python. If you do that, you have a whole lot of results, and each will be telling you how to install Python. So you just choose the first one by Python. So if you click on Python, you have this open. You see this new interface. Okay, now here you can download, but this is going to download the latest release of Python. I don't advise downloading the latest release of Python, because most of the time there will be bugs in it. What I mean by that, there will be errors in the latest release, which has to be fixed. Okay, so you can download any lower version of that. Else you can just click on the download button here, and that will help you download Python. Okay, so I'm going down, scrolling down to download it here. So you can download 3.10.11 or even 3.11, or if you like any of these you can download, but I don't advise or recommend you downloading the latest version. So whichever version that you want, just click on the download button and that will be downloaded onto your system. Okay, and most of the time you see this in your downloads folder. All right, so any of these can be downloaded. So I'll just ask you that download version 3.10.11, or even the lower version 3.11.3. It will be cool, but don't go and then download a lower version, version 2.0 or 2. All right, so I assume you have Python downloaded now. I have it downloaded already, so I don't want to go through the process to download and wait for it to be downloaded. So I have it downloaded already. I'll just open to that folder where I have it. Where is it? I think I have it on desktop, and then on my desktop I have so many things. Car project. So here I have my Python. After downloading Python, we have to install it onto our system. So you just double click on that. Just double click on that and wait for the installation process. All right, so here opens the Python wizard for us to install Python. Here, if you have Python already installed, then you can just upgrade it. Or if you also want to do a custom installation, change location and stuff, so you just do that. Let's just go by what upgrade. Here is asking me to upgrade. I don't think I want to do that, but let's see. So here is installing Python. I should have done this. So here installing Python, but because I have it already, I'll just cancel the process. Yes, for you, if you don't have Python on your system, just allow it to finish and then make sure you add it to your system path. Okay, I have a video. I think I have a video also on that. On one of my on the channel, I think I have a video, so you can check that, or even look on how to install Python and then come back, install it on your system, and then come back to follow the tutorial. So because I have it installed already, I don't want to do that. I'll just click on, oh sorry, do you want to cancel? Yes, I want to cancel. All right, so here, if you have up to this process, Python is installed in your machine. So to check if Python is really installed, just open your command prompt, I mean your CMD, and then just type what? Python, just with a short term. Executable process because Python 3.8 was not found. Reinstalling the process may fix this. Oh, because of that error, I have to reinstall the process again. So I'll quickly do that and then come back to this video. Okay, so after having sorry for that, after having our Python installed, we have to quickly check if Python is successfully installed. So to do that, you just type out Python into your command prompt, and then you see, once you see this result, you enter into Python shell, meaning Python is successfully installed. So it gives you the version of Python you have on your system. In my case, I have what 3.10.4. okay, the release date and everything is here. Okay, so now we have Python installed. Let's also quickly know how to install Kivy, since that's what we are going to use to build our GUI application. Okay, let me just come out of that. Now to be able to do that, okay, this is what we do. Anytime that you are to build an application, the application will surely have what its own dependencies. So meaning that if you have two separate software that you are building at the same time, maybe one is depending on Kivy, which in this case you want to do, another one is depending on something different, let's say Django. You don't install all of them on your machine. It's a good thing to do to separate them into different environments. Okay, so to do that, you must install an environment, and before it sorry for that, before installing an environment tool, you must make sure that Python PIP, which is Python packaging index, is also, once you install Python, you have the PIP, which is packaging index. So once you install that, you have it on your system, but make sure you also update that, okay, or upgrade it. So to do the upgrade, this is the code py space, which py means Python, so Python space -m dash then pip install that upgrade pip. So if you do this, if pip is not installed, it will install it and then upgrade it. If it's already installed, it will just upgrade it. Okay, so that is what you do, and then to install or upgrade your pip, the next thing to do is to, if you like, this is not compulsory, if you like, you just check the version of pip you have on your system. So let me just do that and see what I'll have. So here is checking, this code is checking the version. It says I have what, this version 22.3.1, which is the current version that I have on my system. You get it? It's not compulsory to check, but it's a good thing to know the version of Python you are using and then the version of what pip that you also have. Now the next thing is to install your create the virtual environment. Okay, but before you do that, you must install the virtual environment itself. Okay, so to also do that, I'll just show you the code from my other screen so that we will be fast with it. Let me copy that again. Okay, so to install, you just use this command. Again, Python, everything is on the screen in case you don't see. Let me just open it big. This one is not good. So this will help you install what? Python. Sorry, the virtual environment in your Python. All right, so after installing virtual environment, the next thing is to create your virtual environment. Okay, so to create your virtual environment is going to be this also. We want to create our virtual environment. To create our virtual environment, after installing it, so Python space dash m space virtual environment, and then the last one is the name of your virtual environment. Okay, so you can give it any name, just know the name of it, and also know the folder in which you are installing it, okay, or you are creating it. So here I just want to give it the same name as VMV. If I do this, it's going to be in what, this folder save. Okay, so create a folder of your choice that you want to create the virtual environment in, and then you also want your project dependencies to be, or leave it this way and then create it here. Okay, so I have one already, so I will not go do by that. So I assume you do this and then give it the name. This can be the same VMV, and you have your virtual environment created. All right, so once you have your virtual environment created, then the next thing to do is to what, to activate that virtual environment. Exactly. Now, because I have virtual environment package created already, which I already also have installed my Kivy library already, I will just show you how to activate it. Now I assume you all have that created. So to activate the virtual environment, you must first navigate to where the VFin folder is. Okay, so for my case, I have that in project. So I cd to my project directory. In project directory, I have what I called, let me just see what I have here. So cd and then directory, I have what I call m app development, m app v, which is just the short name for me, that mobile app development. So I'll just go, M for me stands for mobile app development, and then M for the app, and then what's the name, the DV. So this, it will open this. So you shouldn't follow this process. Go into the environment that the folder in which you have your Python installed, so that you can open that. So here is my virtual environment, name this. Now to activate this is what you do. Since I'm in the directory containing the virtual environment, to activate this, I'll just go by what, the name of the virtual environment, vmv backslash, okay, and then write script, sorry for that, script backslash, and then activate. If you do this, your virtual environment will be activated. Now, to know that your virtual environment is activated, you have the name of the virtual environment coming before the directory, the path to where that particular virtual environment is. Okay, so here the virtual environment is activated. If you want to deactivate it, you write the same code, but instead of activate, it's not going to be deactivate. So that's what you do. Now we are activating the virtual environment so that we'll be able to install Kivy directly into this environment. Okay, so now that we have our virtual environment installed and activated, meaning we are in the virtual environment, any installation that we will be doing now will be in the virtual environment, not on our home machine. That if you open your command prompt, you can easily check, oh, maybe I install so and so, is it there? No. So once we install this, it's going to be in our virtual environment. Now to install Kivy library into this virtual environment, you just type out pip install Kivy. Okay, I already have it installed in this directory, so let me just try doing that again and see to tell me requirements satisfied. So doing this will install what, Kivy. So you wait for it for some time, and then it check and then try to download it. All right, so I have it installed already. I have it installed. That's why you see this thing, requirement already satisfied. I have it installed. So in your case, it will be downloaded into your virtual environment, and that is it. Now let's quickly check, after doing this, if you also want to check if Kivy is properly installed. Let's just enter our Python shell. Okay, and then try importing Kivy and see if it works. If it works, meaning it's installed. If we try importing it, import Kivy, if you try importing it and it's not working, meaning Kivy is not properly installed, so you have to go back, follow the process, and be able to install it. So import Kivy. Okay, so it has imported successfully. That's why we see all these things. So successfully imported, meaning Kivy has been installed, and then it has also been successfully imported, meaning we don't have any error of installing Kivy and also importing Kivy. So from here, our next video will start from building the application. All right, so thank you. And then once again, if you like what you are seeing and then you are already enjoying it, please hit the subscribe button to subscribe to this channel, hit the notification button to be notified anytime that I upload a new video, and also like and share to friends that you think they are also going to be interested in this video. Thank you.